All right, hello, welcome to day 13 of my competition prep challenge. So, topic of this video is learning. I'm learning a ton the more I dig into nutrition and our bodies and how they process and so forth. I'm just learning a ton. So, just give you an update. So, this week, or as you probably know, week before, I lost a little over 5 pounds. This week, I lost no pounds. Scale was exactly the same, even though I ate exactly the same and did almost the same amount of cardio. So body fat dropped a little bit, but nothing worth mentioning. But anyways, I wasn't totally shocked by that, but talked to my coach on that and basically not too concerned about that. I'm taking in a lot more protein. And like I said, the goal is to preserve the muscle I have. And that's what I'm learning a lot about. So I may gain a pound or two with what I'm eating. I honestly seriously doubt it, but because I eat the 3 meals and then the 1 snack. So I don't think that's going to happen. But what I have learned is that, and which is why I'm prioritizing protein in nutrition more than anything, is not even paying too much attention to calories. Although my meals are very good. There's always a protein, 5 ounces or so, and then usually a rice, a brown rice, and some vegetable or something like that. And for breakfast, it's a frittata with eggs, egg whites, a ham or a chicken, and etc. So definitely getting the protein in all the meals. And then when I need to make it up, I can. And as you know, he wanted me to kick up my protein, 191 grams of protein a day, which is kind of like sent me reeling a little bit because 137 was the number I was hitting. Anyways, so what I learned is that, and you probably know this, and I kind of knew this, but I've dug into it a little more, is that when you're hit 50 and over 50, and I'm over 50, I'm 57, it is really hard to build additional muscle. Not that you can't, you can definitely build some by your workouts and dialing them in and so forth, but it's more difficult because something called sarcopenia. It's basically muscle loss, just a loss of muscle tissue. It's a natural part of the aging process. Not much we can do about it. So when we get older, the goal is to hang on to what we have. So protein's a huge and important part of that, as it's one of the main building blocks. So so that's kind of what I've learned so far. As far as the nutrition thing, I'm gonna keep eating what I eat. Cardio, that's gonna stay the same. I will still use the scale, but I'm also going to use, there's like 3 things you can use, right? So 2 of them don't lie. The scale doesn't lie either, but the first 2 are your clothes. How do your clothes feel? And I definitely noticed that my clothes felt a little looser, which was kind of weird when I got on the scale. Nothing changed. But my clothes and in the mirror. If you were to sit in the mirror or stand in the mirror and look at yourself like a pair of shorts, the mirror ain't lying, unfortunately. It's telling you the truth. So another good tool to use. And the third one, of course, is the scale, which gives you weight loss, and mine also gives body fat. So still using that as a tool, but I'm not really in that cut phase where I've got to be cutting weight. I've got to be cutting, got to get down and get a lot leaner. But I have learned though that once when I do get there, right, what we're going to do is make small changes. There's a formula. It's your weight times a number, and this number could fluctuate depending how active you are. So for instance, if you're at a sedentary job, meaning like me, you sit at a desk mostly, my number is a 12. Okay. And then I'm going to multiply that by 90%. And that will give me a baseline for amount of calories I should be taking in a day to maintain, right? And then you want to be able to create a deficit from that. So technically right now I should be taking in about a little over 2,000 calories. And I'm pretty sure I'm around there. So not surprised that weight's coming off. One of the things that you want to avoid, especially when you just start working out, if you've never worked out before or exercise, and then you start working out and exercising, for like example, you have somebody who says, hey, I'm going to start working out and I'm doing like an hour and a half cardio a day. It's like, wow. So think of it, here's an analogy. Think of it like bullets in the gun. That strategy is shooting all the bullets in the gun. So when the body doesn't like change, and that's a drastic change. So that could throw off hormones, all kinds of things that will cause your body to stall on weight loss, etc. It's better to make small changes, right? Your body just, it's easier for it to adjust to these small changes. So, instead of saying, hey, I want to lose 4 pounds this week or 3 pounds this week, say, hey, I want to lose a half a pound a week. That's my goal, right? That's how I'm starting out. And you see what happens, right? You try that for a couple of weeks and then you make adjustments, which takes patience, which sometimes I don't have a lot of. Most people don't. But so that's why this journey is going to be so much fun, because I'm going to have to learn how to do that. Anyways, but when it comes down to cutting phase, that's the formula my coach uses. He's done it before many, many, many times with people. When I get to that 14-week competition prep cutting phase, it's going to be hard. I'm going to have to do more cardio and I'm not going to be able to eat as much. So it's going to be rough, especially the last few weeks, but that's okay. That's why it's a challenge, right? As far as protein, I was at, again, 137 grams a day. I now want to be like around close as I get to 191. I think he said between 180 and 191. And I'm like, how am I going to do that? And he just pretty much basic answer, which was pretty logical, right? When he said it, I just double my protein shake, and I do that once a day. So if I have a protein shake, typically it's 25 grams. Well, all I have to do is make it a 50-gram protein shake, which is to double it. So instead of a 20-ounce or whatever, 16-ounce shake, it's going to be a 32-ounce shake. So instead of a small cup, it's going to be a big cup. So I've done it. And it works. You just got to sip that thing throughout the day. That's a lot of shake, a lot of protein, or evening, depending on when I take it. But that'll get me, and it got me yesterday about 187, I think, grams of protein. So pretty close to 190. And I think I mentioned this too, but water is helping a ton. Water is great for digestion. It is great for the metabolism. And I think I mentioned this too, but your body's 60% water. So water is very important. So actually drinking that 100 ounces of water is not that hard, because this cup is 32 ounces. I only need to drink it 3 times. Take that along with a 16-ounce water I typically drink during a workout, then, I'm there. So it's not a problem. The other thing, again, related to someone over 50, is that as far as workouts, recovery is a thing. It's a real thing that we need more recovery time. So, and for me, I wanted to I was sitting kind of thinking over the weekend, like, man, I got Saturday and Sunday, basically empty nesters. I have an hour or so to do those workouts each day, like after church or whatever. And I'm like, why don't I just do that and rest more during the week? Because I'm going like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday. And that's kind of a lot. Plus, it doesn't allow me to work out with my daughter, which I enjoy doing. So I'm going to change my program. And per my coach, he thinks it's a good idea anyway. So Monday, I'll do boxing, which is today. No lifting today. Tomorrow, I'll do a back workout, which will be Tuesday. I'll take Wednesday off. Thursday, I'll do a chest workout. And then Friday, I'll be off. Saturday, I'll do legs. And then Sunday, I'll do arms. There you go. So those 2 days I'm in a row, Saturday, Sunday. But other than that, I'm getting a lot more rest than I'm getting now. So I think that's also a change I'm going to make. I think that one's going to be good as well. So anyways, like I said, I just continue to learn. I think what's going to be interesting for me during this journey is the patience, the time, the scale not changing, me knowing what I got to lose. But I mean, my coach basically said, there's competitions where he had to knock off like 35 pounds. And yeah, you can do it. Watching your calories, it's just, that will probably be a little tough. But like I said, it's just, I think this, 20 weeks I'm in now, it's just being actually more like 18. So it's counting down. But having patience just to continue to work through the process, knowing I'm eating good, which helps a lot, and then working out and trying to do my best and everything I can do basically to gain more muscle. If I don't, I don't. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. The body's a body. So, but I'm gonna give it my best effort, and we're gonna see how it goes in this 20 weeks, and after that, we'll start to be talking about contest prep, which should be real interesting as far as cutting calories and so forth. So the journey will be good. Hope any of your goals or whatever weight loss journey, whatever you're on, is going well as well. Again, feel free to put any comments in the or any questions in the comments. If you're interested in looking up Michael Phelps, because he does a lot, YouTube videos he posts are and TikTok, I guess, on for people over 50, because he's over 50. His supplements were very interesting. I'm definitely going to take advantage of some of those. But it's Michael Phelps, at Michael Phelps Coaching. And he's on YouTube. So if you get some time, check him out. Until then, we'll talk to you next video in a few days.